Assalamualaikum to my lovely panel. My name is Nur Hamizah binti Hamdan. My supervisor name is Dr. Amizatul Hawa binti Mazin. So today I would like to present my proposal. My title proposal is the factors of branding and packaging towards consumer purchase attention in halal food industry. For background study, there are many food products in the market that are either completely halal or halal solely because of the halal issues. These situations make the Malaysia Prime Minister have give a special attention to the halal issue since 2003. In today's global market, the concept of halal cannot be limited to simply only referring to the pork-free words in the food's ingredients. This is because customers nowadays should be more aware of the ingredient that the marketers use in the foods, especially to modify or add some ingredient in the foods. Generally, modified some foods may contribute to the halal issue. For the problem statements, the marketer should be give a more focus when they do branding and packaging, especially for the food product. This is because Muslim customers not only read the halal logo at our product, but they will do some research about our product, especially what that ingredient we put in our food. Related to the past studies, the contents of converting the halal logo, brand image and purchase attention have a significant relationship with the product, especially for the food product. I have 4 objectives for this proposal that related to the title, which is to determine the relationship between the brand image and consumer purchase attention in halal food industry. Second is to determine the relationship between brand awareness and consumer purchase attention in halal food industry. Third is to determine the relationship between packaging material and consumer purchase attention in halal food industry. Lastly, to determine the relationship between the printed informations and consumer purchase attention in halal food industry. Next, for scope of studies, respondents are consumers who buy the product that produced by a halal food industry. The data will collected through survey using a questionnaire that distribute to the consumer. For the purpose of these studies is to know how the factors of branding and packaging can affect consumer purchase attention in halal food industry. The factors include the brand image, brand awareness, packaging materials, and printed information. For this significance of studies, this research is investigate and determine the relationship between the brand image, brand awareness, packaging material, and printed informations to the consumer purchase attentions. Understand that this research can help the Muslim consumer to better understand about the halal food and support the halal food industry. This is because our country accept much of the food that was imported from the other countries. Besides that, this research also can help the new marketers to know the effectiveness of branding and packaging on consumer purchase attention. This is because there is a lot of competitions in the food industry. The teacher review for this research, first is according to the Shahada, there is a significant relationship between the brand image and purchase attentions of previously retract and retractness halal product among the Muslim consumer. Second is according to the Nelson, brand awareness is the reflected in the impact that brands made on the consumer. Brand awareness also can be defined as the streak that the brand has in the consumer mind. Third, according to the Underwood, when a consumer see low quality of packaging material, the customer will assume that the product will have the low quality as well like the packaging material. Lastly, according to a speech, printed information is a design to attract consumer and motivate them to buy a product from the marketers. For the research framework, first, there is a significant relationship between the brand image and consumer purchase intentions. Second is there is a significant relationship between the brand awareness and consumer purchase attention. Third is there is a significant relationship between the packaging materials and consumer purchase attentions. Lastly, there is a significant relationship between the printed information and consumer purchase attention. In methodology, research design is a set of methods and procedures used in collecting and analyze of variable in the research problem. In this research, I use the quantitative method. For the population and sample, our target population is the people who range their age 20 until 16 years old. The size of sampling was below 384 sampling. This size of sampling that use the Morgan table. For the sample location, we focus on the central Malacca. This is because in this area, there is a lot of food store and such as the Aeon Mall. For the sample technique, use the non-probability sampling, which is the convenient sampling. This is because we don't have the demographic information about the consumer. So when we do the survey, we can select some sessions to find their demographic. For the data collection, quantitative method will be used in this research. To find the information about this research, I will use the survey, which is the questionnaire, and the survey will do by the online. For data statistic, we'll use the one software, which is the SPSS, which is the statistic package for the social science to develop line regressions. Both descriptive and differential statistic was used in performance the data analysis. That's all for me.